Well, hello, Black Lounge. I hope everybody's doing as good as me. Shout out to all of you for tuning in. Truly appreciate you guys. I am in here tonight. As it gets closer to the winter time, I tend to be in the house a lot more. So you guys might see me actually go live on Friday nights and different things like that because I'm just more in the house and definitely more introverted in the winter and the fall. So definitely you guys may see a lot more of this as I continue to develop the channel. But I thought it would be appropriate to talk about Golden Beauty tonight because young Pharaoh has been making several videos lately, trying to clean up his nonsense in the past few months with all of the issues and the drama that's been going on between him and his baby mom, Golden Beauty. So I thought it would be appropriate to just kind of talk about her and touch on some of the things that she has been doing lately. So let's go ahead and get into it. So apparently, according to court records, court documents, it is true that young Pharaoh did in fact shoot a gun into the garage of Golden Beauty's apartment, where young Pharaoh was a co-signer on the apartment. So he shot into there, and his excuse for doing so, he gave stupid excuses. One of them was Joe Biden's son. The other one was, he doesn't play around with his kids and he wants to see his kids and all this other drama. Basically, stuff that makes absolutely no sense for putting your kids in danger like that. His children were in the house at the time that he had discharged the gun. And so basically, once he was arrested for the situation, not only did she press charges against him for it, but the apartment complex also pressed charges against him, including the managers in the apartment office. They actually pressed terroristic threatening charges against him because he called the place before coming over there and said that he was going to do this within 2 hours, and he actually did it. So he did get arrested for it, went to jail for about 2 days or so. And when he got out, there were some good conditions that he were released on. Some of those were he was not to be in the presence of anyone 17 and younger. Also, he could not be in possession of a firearm. If he did move about in the state of Texas, which is where he lives currently, he had to have monitoring on the vehicle as well as video monitoring and GPS monitoring. Also, he cannot be in possession. He's not supposed to be in possession of any device that would allow him to use the internet and post videos. That is one of the conditions of his release. Also, he couldn't be in possession of pornography. I don't know why they put that on there, but they did put that on there as well. So, and these are not alleged. You can actually look this up right on Harris County in Texas. So yeah, those were the conditions of his release, but he has been violating those conditions left and right, particularly being around Martina Devine's children who are under the age of 17. Also, um, continuing to post videos all over social media, from YouTube videos on his Young Pharaoh Inc. channel, what used to be Aten Banking, and also on his Instagram, Young Pharaoh Inc., which used to be Aten Banking as well, Aten Banking LLC. So Young Pharaoh been out here bugging, he been out here tripping, and Golden decided to move on with her life. She did, in fact, move out of the apartment, which is something he claims he wanted. She did move out of the apartment. She moved everything out, and she took a flight to California, where she's originally from, and she took the girls and she moved over there. So she's been doing a couple of vlogs lately with her brother. And shout out to her and her brother. I have that type of relationship with my brother as well. I really love having the loving friendship that I have with my brother, where we can laugh and joke. We don't agree on every single thing all the time, but that's what brothers and sisters do. But we have a genuine love and a genuine bond with each other. And I can see that same relationship that she has with her brother. And so shout out to both of them for that. I'm so happy that she's back around her family, that she has the support of her family. One of the things that I noticed about Golden Beauty's past videos is that when she was making a video, she sometimes and well, oftentimes had to stop the video and go back later because she had to tend to the children, which is something that a normal mother should be doing. What I've noticed now is that she seems to have much more of a break where she's got people that are surrounding her, that are supporting her and helping her with the kids, so that she can focus on, getting her life together, so that she can be a better person to herself first and then be a better mother. Because, and I say that in that order for a reason. You cannot be a good mom if you don't have your mind together, if you don't have your heart together, if you don't have your health together. You have to focus on those things first, and everything else will be added, as you put in and pour into yourself. And I'm not saying that in a selfish way. I used to think that was selfish. I had a friend that told me that years ago, and thank God for her. Her name's Molly. She told me years ago that if you don't pour into self, you don't take care of self first, you cannot be anything to anybody else, including your kids. And that's true. So I appreciate the fact that we're able to see some progress in her life, that she's away from the drama, she's away from the baby dad and the influence of him. And now she's got her brother around, her father around, her mother around, and other family members. You saw a video of her with several cousins and older members of the family, and they were all just kind of interacting with each other around the Thanksgiving holiday. And I thought that was amazing, 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 amazing. Something that she has unfortunately not been able to experience for probably about 5 years while she's been dealing with PHARAOH and, and giving birth to his children and trying to maintain a polygamous lifestyle with him. So go ahead and make sure you guys check out Golden Beauty's channel. She has rebranded things. She still has this logo, but some of the things have changed on the logo as well as the music. So make sure you guys check that out. It's unfortunate that PHARAOH had to realize, with seeing her progress. And I think this is what prompted him to start apologizing to Black women and trying to clean up this nonsense that he's been doing. I think that what prompted him to do that is seeing her progress, seeing that she has family and friends that are surrounding her, that are helping with his children, helping with his responsibilities, things that he should actually be doing. And, instead of trying to clean that up and trying to convince us, he should just be handling his business behind the scenes and then doing what he has to do to get back into the lives of his kids. And hopefully one day, I mean, maybe he'll be able to be back in their lives. But if he's not, I mean, it's his fault. Nobody told him to discharge a firearm in the home that his children resided and where they were occupying at the time that he did it. I mean, nobody told him to do that. Nobody made him do that. That was on his own. That was in his own mindset. Yes, I do think that he is experiencing some mental breakdown of some sort. I'm not an expert on that, but what I'm seeing and what I think millions of people are seeing, it's kind of hard to say that he's not doing that. That this isn't what's happening. So, I mean, if this is what's happening, and I'm not saying that this doesn't happen. At some point, you've got to seek the help that you need, especially when you can pay people to sit around and tell you and be yes men for you and tell you yes every single time you say, am I right or wrong? So if you can do that and you have enough sense to hand off money to do that, you obviously have enough sense to know that there's something wrong. And I think that there's something wrong for the simple fact that you keep saying and keep, trying to reiterate to millions of strangers that you're not crazy and there's nothing wrong with you. Okay. We can see something is wrong, whether you want to admit it, whether you want to say it or not. It is so clear. and so clear. Okay. So, I hope Pharaoh gets his ish together. And shout out to Golden Beauty again. There's a lot of haters out here. I'm not going to sit here and name names and put YouTubers out here and stuff, but I had to turn away from a couple of y'all. I had to even unsub from a couple of y'all. I was all for it, for a moment, with the Pharaoh stuff. And we're talking about Pharaoh. We're going back and forth on Pharaoh. But when you get into Golden Beauty, it gets a little bit different. I was starting to wane a little bit with her too. I wasn't sure whether or not she was actually filing charges against him, whether she was actually, following through with these charges and following through with holding him accountable for this behavior that he's been doing. But apparently she has been. And you know what? Hey, I am all good for it. I didn't make no videos on it. I didn't want to trash her or anything because it's pretty difficult, clearly, to be in a relationship with someone that has narcissistic personality, allegedly, like young Pharaoh does. Okay, it's pretty difficult to be the mother of children of a man like this, especially when this man hasn't always behaved to this level. Now, he might have been doing certain things behind the scenes, according to her, but not to this level. So, I don't think, that it's right for people to pick on her and kind of punch down on her. A lot of these people who are punching down on her have probably been in situations like this with men, have probably been in situations like this with their kids or kid or whatever. And now they feel like Golden is a punching bag and they can just come down on her. I don't think it's right. Um, I don't think she has anything to do with Aten Films or any of that stuff. I think she's just doing her own thing. And I don't see nothing wrong with, multiple streams of income. I don't see anything wrong with making money off of YouTube. She has a following. She's got people that support her. What's wrong with that? Anytime a Black woman wants to do anything positive, there's always a heaping helping of Black women coming for them. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But I support her, and I hope y'all do too. But we can agree to disagree. I just won't be visiting. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me check this chat room real quick. I see you guys are in here. Hey, Darlene Wilkins, I appreciate you, sis. Shout out to Darlene, y'all. She is the best moderator in the world. I really appreciate her support, her love, being a member of the channel, and also just being a great moderator, telling you guys to make sure you sit back and relax. She always brings the drinks for us, and I really appreciate you for coming in. Honeybee, hey girl, shout out to you, beautiful. You are absolutely amazing, and I thank you for tuning in. For those of you that are in the clouds, I appreciate you guys too. I see Hurricane JW. Appreciate you coming in as well. I see you're new to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I will be doing some more lives and doing some more things as I continue to navigate the channel and figure out things that I really want to do to bring you guys that tea, okay? But I will still be bringing the tea. I just won't be doing things when it comes to drama. And I think you guys can understand that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the rest of the night. I will holler at you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and also those who will catch the replay. And peace. Thank you for watching.